Welcome to the end of the world.
No, it's just
the Afterworlds podcast.
You know, I went outside today for the first time. I mean, it was a little bit of an adventure, but I went like 10 feet out the front door because I needed to check what the actual name of this radio station is. We got a call from a listener who said we've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said that it's obviously WZED, and I've been saying KZED the whole time.
Oh.
Well, I mean, so I went to go look, and it only says ZED up there, but I did find both a W and a K on the ground.
So it's both.
Yeah, I mean, I think we might actually be WKZED.
Oh, that sounds right.
Harvey, have you any idea what it used to say?
Oh, I thought it was just a rebranding.
You know, that's a good point. It could just be officially us rebranding the station right now.
Yeah, we should christen it.
We could christen it with, "How's it going, Wastelanders? This is your host, Parker, coming to you every week from out from under the bunker and into your ears from WKZED Junktown Radio. This is the last talk show on Earth, bringing you tips, tricks, and tactics to survive the wasteland. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, DJ 9000.
Hi there, folks. How we doing?
How was that? Was it a good christening?
Yeah, wow. That was great.
Harvey, how are you doing?
Hey everyone, this is Harvey Barrel, your cyborg mutant friend of the waste. I'm doing good. Feeling pretty hefty in the old coin sack. That reactor job. Thanks again for that. That was a good dent in my debts.
Well, the money that I've made from selling off most of that butter was pretty easy to pay what you were asking.
Yeah, your soap bath butter that Deadman kind of helped you concoct.
Yeah, well, I mean, as we've all figured out, I think he was trying to eat me.
Oh, you finally get that. All right. Hey, Parker, learning those survival skills.
I mean, when you take as much profit as I do, you start to realize things that are a problem.
Yeah, are you talking the drug or money?
Yes.
Good point.
I've sold off most of the butter. I kept a little bit for myself just in case I wanted to. But one of the things that I was able to do with the excess caps that I've got is I was able to actually buy some soap. And with the fixed reactor, I've gotten to take a shower, and we've all done laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just smells way better in here now. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I think it's that lack of smell that smells better.
Yeah, well, yeah, just less, weight in the air from the scent of his body.
So I got the shipment of the soap in and immediately ground up a whole bunch of the chems and put it into the soap.
Yeah, because that's what you do when you get soap.
Right. You have to top it off. Give it the sprinkles.
Yeah. That's the best part of soap.
I'm not as familiar with soap making.
Well, it's actually pretty easy, especially when you start off with liquid soap. I just got a bunch of old body wash.
Oh, is that Halberd body wash?
Yeah. We mixed it in. I mixed it into a 5-gallon bucket, and I just started grinding up some of the chems from down in the bunker. And voila! I've got brand new soap.
That's amazing. It's truly amazing.
Really puts a pep in your step, almost like some sort of Scottish River is what I'm thinking of calling it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Scottish River brand soap.
That sounds like it made with broken glass and suffering. Hey, have you been still taking that stuff every day?
Well, I mean, I've been washing myself every day, so yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, DJ, can you get a blood sample from him at some point?
I do every night.
Wait, what?
What? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I must have misheard.
Yeah, no, you probably know. I think that's a side effect of the prophet, actually, is hearing and believing that people are trying to hurt you. So, if you get paranoid, that's normal. That's to be expected with heavy chem use.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it heavy chem use.
Yeah.
I would call it bathing literally in chems.
Yeah, I guess that is the next step up, probably.
Do you all feel that?
Yeah, the rumbling, kind of.
It's a bit of a
Yeah.
pound.
Man, the citizens of Junktown, they must be terrible to live down there.
Well, yeah.
Is it getting closer?
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that rationalization, but yep.
Yeah, I'll get the boards.
Yeah, I think somebody's outside.
Open this door!
Oh, yeah.
I've got a phone to put you know what they're taking too
We should
long.
probably get the
Rex,
door for
open
him.
the door.
I bet if we just wait, they'll go away.
That you.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
I installed that!
Oh.
Don't care.
Knock, knock.
What are you doing? Do you have any idea how many overdoses I've dealt with this week? I'm busy enough as it is.
Oh, so you're a listener.
Well, yeah, we were already on our way because for lots of other reasons, but along the way, this last week, I have been just coming across, feels like every hour, one overdose person after another that because I'm a doctor and they see me in my blue scrubs, inevitably I get stopped, and I'm really cranky right now because I'm trying to quit smoking. What are you doing here?
Hey, it might be obvious, but we're running a radio show. That's what we're doing here.
Live right now.
Yeah.
You make sounds.
Oh, here,
I guess we can come in and sit down. Come on, Rex. Sit right here. Sit right here.
Welcome to the show. I'm Parker. This is Harvey, and that's DJ 9000.
Hey there.
oh,
I. Rex. Rex here.
For our listeners, this is Rex. Rex is incredibly large and very intimidating.
I love the spines.
And I'm Miss Stitches.
Miss Stitches, you look to be alive with a splash of dead.
I would say I have a little bit more of a splash of dead than most, but yes, that would be an accurate assessment.
Yep, but 35% by my guess.
I've never thought of it along like a percentage, but sure.
Oh yeah, you can.
Are you affiliated with the, cross?
Dead Cross?
Oh, yeah, the Dead Cross.
No, Rex and I keep ourselves unaffiliated with anyone. It's just safer that way. Because once you get affiliated with somebody, like they try to like make you do stuff, and it just doesn't work for us.
Well, yeah, that's just branding, right?
Right.
Yeah, you got it. Keeping your own brand. Well, I mean, speaking of, you seem to be dressed in scrubs, as you were saying.
Yep. I've had these for a surprisingly long amount of time. They have lasted over the years quite well. I'm wondering how much of it is just because they're caked with my own flesh that holds them together, maybe? I don't know.
It's blood.
Oh yeah, lots of blood too.
So, I've noticed that there's a lot of the unturned community that tends to go into the medical field. What's your take on this?
And did you get your degree through the DeVry outreach program?
So I actually was a surgeon before even the aliens showed up. So kind of anything that exists now, I've never really affiliated with anyway.
Okay.
Oh, so you're still cutting people open with, like, scalpels, not, like, laser scalpels.
Have you tried getting your hands on like a legit scalpel nowadays? No, I've gotta use what's available to me for sure. I've had to adapt a lot of old techniques.
Well, how about you, Rex? What do you do?
Rex. Eat. Rex. Smash. Rex.
Okay.
Eat.
Yeah, we're gonna be going around in circles on that one.
Well, I mean, politics is definitely a hard job, and it has a lot of things that you have to describe.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to assume you're the new mayor of Junktown?
What mean?
Oh, usually the biggest and strongest in town is the leader, and you're big, and this is coming from a big guy.
Waste law. Men say, I strong. New men say, I strong. Both men fight. New men win. Smash face. Eat old man. New man strong. Waste law. Eat. Kill. Eat.
You know, it's a really simple platform, and I think I can get behind it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. I think anybody
I'd
can
vote
understand
for
it. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's 3 votes.
And nowadays, so I'm gonna have to put a nix on that because until you see it like with Rex's fervor, you'll change your mind. Like I've seen some stuff. We don't want that.
I don't know. I would like to see more passion in politics.
Is that what we're calling that? Like, we're calling that passion now. Oh, okay. This is gonna be. Thank you for that. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to fix this with him.
Who has sex bot?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he has a what now?
Sex bot?
You have a sex bot?
They have those?
Well, they used to.
Rex, why don't you show him? Pull it. Go ahead, pull it out of the bag. Show him your favorite toy for the last 20 years.
Rex sex
Oh
bot.
my.
Rex make.
Let me just write this down on this list here. G plasma thrower 7,000.
What? Oh God, no! Hey, come on.
Hmm?
So hey, at least you know he's faithful, and there's no way he can cheat. That's already a good platform. You know, he's honest with his feelings and intent.
You keep trying to make this work. Keep going.
Rex make new holes.
Oh God, I can't hear anymore.
Okay,
I mean, the original holes look like they're unusable, so that makes sense, really. That's just practical, pragmatic, right?
You are like 4 times the size of it, so
Yeah.
Right. It's a DIY project at that point.
I've been trying to get him at least like some kind of replacement because this thing. But he's attached.
Rex 1. Smart man give Rex sex bot. Rex fight squid thing for smart man. Smart man say, you go fight squid. Me give sex bot. Then Rex fight squid. Big squid thing. Rex win. Rex come. Smart man say, oh, me no have sex bot for you. Rex say, where's sex bot, Doc? Where's sex bot? Doc go get sex bot.
Well, yeah.
Miss Stitches, how are you affiliated with good old Rex here?
Oh, well, can I go back a long time, even before he turned into what he is today? And I was full on crazy at that time too. I hadn't been what I am now for very long. And we've just, we used to romp with a group of raiders that they didn't really last very long. I'm pretty sure we're the last 2 surviving members of that. And we've just been together since. Like, it's the buddy system works really, really well in the Waste.
Ooh, that sounds like a survival tip. Find yourself a buddy.
Yeah. Somebody that'll watch your back, but you have to watch their back just as hard. Like, you've got to really commit, right? Like, whatever it is they do, whether you necessarily agree with it or not, you gotta commit to protecting them, like, no matter what.
Rex watched Mystic back real hard.
So you see all these stitches that I have? That's been me trying to keep myself together because, sometimes food is not really plentiful. And I can go without, but Rex can't.
That's certainly a lot of stitches.
Yeah, and I just let him take chunks out of me. And so while it's very unpleasant for me, I have his back so hard, I let him feast on my body.
You're still in one piece, though.
I am, and so that's one of, so you have a lot of different variations of living with a splash of dead, as you've been phrasing it, and some of us are so dead that we can literally take, dead flesh from the ground and kind of it's like a lotion, and we just lather it onto ourselves, and it just kind of, stitches everything back in together. And that's kind of the technique that I've been utilizing for a while now.
I always like the Play-Doh metaphor better, but that works too. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it could be like Play-Doh.
If you lose, an arm, can you just, pick up another arm and just pop it in place?
I mean, I guess. I haven't actually surprisingly, I haven't needed to do that. I usually just get my own arm back and reattach it. And it'll kind of fix itself, and I'm good to go. It doesn't take very long. Another neat trick that Rex and I have utilized is actually, Rex, you still have that spare squirrel, right?
Rex has squirrel.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you a neat trick, okay? Not all of us can do this. So Rex is going to come up and just, you remember the neck thing, right?
Rex break neck.
Okay, but you need to handcuff me first.
Rex.
This might seem a little kinky, but trust me.
Eat.
No, Rex, honey, you're gonna kill me, okay?
Rex.
You know how this goes. All right, okay. All right, ready? Make sure you have the squirrel out, because I don't want to accidentally eat Parker.
Eat Park.
No, we are not eating Parker, not yet.
Oh, don't worry. I've bathed today.
You smell.
Yeah, we still need to talk about that. All right, you ready? All right, just give it a good twist, and then give me the squirrel when I get back up.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh,
That was
She's
surprisingly
dead.
fast.
oh, there she comes.
Squirrel.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, whoa. You were a monster, and then you turned into also still kind of a monster, but, I mean,
Less monster.
yeah, a little bit less.
Squirrel.
Oh, man. That was some good stuff. That is a neat trick that some of us, not all of us have. It's why I won't touch Zombitol or any of that kind of crap, because then I can't really do that. And it's a really good, coming back to life after being dead is a really good way to survive.
You like double die?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it definitely qualifies as a survival tip. If you die, just come back to life.
Well, it's kind of inevitable. It's kind of everywhere.
We keep a spare set of handcuffs and a squirrel, just in case for some reason I die. Die. Because inevitably I'm going to get back up.
that seems prudent.
When dying initially, any tips for not dying all the way? Can you help someone guide them into, waking up with some of their brain intact?
I mean, as a doctor? Or are you just talking about, just different ways to not die?
Due to your unturned nature.
Oh, well, so, I would say don't be afraid of rotten meat on the ground. Just eat it. It'll help keep you rejuvenated. so that way you can take more physical punishment as it comes along.
Yeah, that harkens back to something we learned from Chrissy the other day, which was never pass up food.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Eat all.
You look like you do eat pretty much everything, buddy.
Yeah, I'm afraid to even think about food when you're around.
All right, well, we've got to go to a commercial break, but when we get back, we'll discuss why you're here.
Hi there. I'm the Blorb. Are you having trouble getting rid of all of your biohazardous material? Bring it down to the Blorb. Do you have old expired food? Bring it down to the Blorb. Do you have a cadaver you need to get rid of? Bring it down to the Blorb. Always remember, the Blorb absorbs.
The Blorb absorbs, come on down to the Blorb.
So come on down to the Blorb, so I can consume and expand. Hey, are you gonna finish that?
What? No, this is just the recording equipment, sir. Wait, no,
No, come here.
And we are back. So, Rex, you're a incredibly large man with a turtle shell and giant spikes and a lot of teeth on that giant gaping maw of yours.
Right.
I'm gonna have to say you're like Harvey, but bigger and just honestly scarier.
Yeah, instead of electricity, there's only terror.
and pain.
Rex rad strong.
A rad strong.
Rad
Yeah, he's
strong.
a veritable titan.
Rex go. Glowland. Glowland. Make Rex rad strong.
Oh, okay. So, Harvey, like you were kind of talking about how some people mutate when they're exposed to high levels of radiation and other things.
That is
think
correct. That's how I was made, and how a lot of my friends were made, and yeah, the glowing pond is a well-known veritable spring of mutation.
Good swim.
It definitely looks like you may have pickled in the water for a little bit longer.
Rex drink glow juice.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Glow juice in man. Rex grab man. Rex rip man. Man glow juice drink.
Oh, like a kind of like a really macabre juice box.
Yes. Juice box.
This is one of the reasons why we kind of have to stay neutral around things. If we didn't, and then these things happen, we'd have a lot of people. Like it's happened. You get people chase us down because he inevitably does what is in his nature. And
I could see how diplomacy would be ruined by juice boxing an envoy.
You know, I heard rumors that there were titans out there that were juice boxing each other for strength. I didn't know it was true though. This is fascinating.
You go Rad Town?
Oh, I visited once or twice. I felt like a veritable pipsqueak there.
Much big man in Rad Town.
they have a game that they like to play too, Titan Tag. Don't play it unless you can keep up. Don't play, man.
Rad Strong, come he take club smash man tag you it.
my favorite Titan game was always Rock.
Rock.
It's a great game.
Rock, good game.
There they are. Throw the rock. Yell rock.
Rock.
Yeah, it seems like an easier game to learn. You don't even have to learn paper or scissors.
So, another good tip for working with Titans is some of them have best friends. You would think that I would be Rex's best friend, but I am in fact not.
Red Skull.
So, who is Rex's best friend?
Red Skull.
Yeah.
Rex find. Rex dig.
Oh.
Red Skull here.
Yeah, I thought you were just carrying around money.
I thought that was just your last juice box.
Yeah, you skull for trading, right?
Oh, be
Red
careful.
Skull. Watch Rex back. Red Skull.
So it's like that's your buddy system right there.
Friend.
So be careful of how much you talk about Mr. Radskull like he's not in the room, because it could make Rex really angry. I learned it the hard way. Right, Mr. Radskull, you're awesome, aren't you? Yes, you are. Compliment him quick.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Radskull.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Radskull.
Fine gentlemen. It's great to have you.
It's nice to be here.
Was that him just talking?
I think it was
He
him.
was talking out the side of his mouth.
Wow.
Well, Mr. Radskull, I wasn't aware that this was going to be a three-way interview, but you're welcome aboard.
Tell him about me. Secret. Red Skull. Sleep now? Yeah, good. Sleep. Tell him to sleep.
Yeah.
Look.
It's a really hard middle game to play like on a daily basis, because sometimes Mr. Radskull doesn't want to be talked to, sometimes he does. It's just patience. It's another reason why we carry a squirrel around, because sometimes I piss off Mr. Mr. Radskull.
Red Skull.
I'm sorry. You don't have another squirrel. Calm down, Mr. Radskull. See what I'm saying? Sometimes I accidentally piss him off, and Rex gets very volatile. Would be
Well, so what you're saying is that Rad Titans are very protective of their best friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, like our caller Curdle.
Oh, that would
Yes.
make yeah.
Oh!
What's that?
Curtel.
Oh, you know Curdle. He's one of our listeners.
Come, Rad Strong Town.
Oh,
So there is a whole town of Rad Titans.
Yes. We actually live right next to the Titans.
Stand.
Well, definitely, I'll put Hell's Stand as a place I definitely have to visit, and Rad Titan Town is a place that I'll definitely have to cautiously approach when I finally leave the station.
You squish man.
Yes. I have been described as very squishy and spongy and pale.
Much Rad Strong think squish man food.
Well, and that is why I have created Parker's brand soap. Stitches, you said you were here to discuss the product that we had made. Are you looking to make an order?
Oh, no. I am here because you just need to calm down, okay? You need to slow your roll, because you're making my life hard. And if my life is becoming hard, being a doctor trying to take care of all of these overdoses that are happening, because you're just tossing all this soap out there, I can only imagine what is happening to the rest of the waste. So
Well, how do
maybe
you...
you could try selling it just a little bit slower.
Maybe change the recommended
Yeah.
dosage. Maybe you're taking a lot more than what other people can handle there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have been selling the soap in whole bars. Maybe I should probably cut that down.
And
Yeah.
we have been telling our customers not to consume it, right? It's to be rubbed on your skin,
Topical only.
right? Because if people eat it, they might die.
I should probably put that on the label.
Rex, eat.
That's probably a
Yeah,
good
we need to
idea.
work on the branding.
No, Rex, you do not eat the soap.
Eat soap.
See what I'm saying?
Soap good.
No. Not this soap. Dang it. Oh my god. Oh.
That's another thing. Parker, do you have any of those meds down there that might help with this gentleman's might help with this gentleman?
Maybe. Let's go. I mean, actually, I've got some up here in the studio. I've been keeping them in BP.
No.
Oh, I have been feeding the backpack.
The one that's glued to the corner by Seymour, the growing bush.
Yes, I have been feeding the backpack spam from down in the bunker, covered in herbs and spices.
Wait, you've been wasting real good food on... I mean, you could just find a corpse and feed him.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd have to go outside for that.
I could, work out a deal with you.
It took me 2 days to get up the courage to go outside and look at the station head, so...
Speaking of you going outside, you haven't really done that a lot this whole time, have you?
Just the one time for approximately 30 seconds.
Oh, and that time you talked to that one raider.
Oh, that was in here.
Oh. You know what? That was really brave of you to actually let him into the studio. Foolish, but brave.
I didn't let anybody in. He came in.
Oh.
Through the hole that the Two-Fist left in the wall.
So, aside from all the chems that you've been consuming, you would say that you're pretty unsaturated by radiation and current diseases around and stuff, right? Like, you're pretty clean.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, other than the fact that I have been bathing myself daily with more chems than is recommended.
So here's what I would request. Why I'm actually kind of really here, or why Rex and I first started making our way to the station, and listening along the way and hearing how you've screwed all this shit up. I can't remember the last time I tasted clean, undisturbed flesh.
Oh, give me just a moment before I answer that terribly ominous question. Did anybody else hear that beep?
Oh, yeah.
It sounded like it was coming from DJ.
Oh. Hey, look at you looking all light, bright chest.
Oh, yeah. It seems that our guest Stitches has automatically triggered the WCC protocols. That's my apologies. I can try to turn that off.
You fucking what?
Oh, yeah. So
you son of a bitch.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, actually, yeah. If you get that's so every time it triggers, it has a consecutively longer lock. So it's actually going to be locked now for an hour.
I hate control. If you don't like what's said on the radio, change the station.
It's really hard. Every time we try to dismantle it, it just shuts off our broadcasting capabilities completely. Oh yeah, it's only when it turns off again that we have to worry. It was actually all of the Peach model radio stations come with that feature. You know.
Sometimes I get really angry and it just comes out and...
Right. Well, there might be child zombies listening to this show. Who knows?
Well, I mean, a child zombie could be any age. You know, you don't know how long they've been.
Well, what was I talking about? God damn it, what was I talking about?
You want man flesh.
Oh, yes, that's right. So... Wait, here's what I would like to see happen, Harvey and DJ.
Mm-hmm.
If you two could maybe just keep him from bathing for a week, like let him detox, right? And then, because we're gonna end up having to go before he can clean himself up. And if you could just cut off a finger and send it to me? Like, fingers are the best part. And Parker, it won't be a trigger finger, I promise.
Well, what if Instead, I gave you a skull.
I think she needs to sample you.
I just want that little taste. Like the skull's not. So not everybody wants skulls. You guys keep talking about skulls being, this currency, and some of us care about what was on the skull before it was just a skull.
Flesh.
Sometimes my hospital also doubles as like fast food or grocery or place to eat. Right? Yeah.
It's upcycling, really.
Seems efficient.
I mean, especially if they're organ donors.
Prudent.
Not everyone makes it off of the table alive, and so why let that be go to waste? But it's nice to have, like, so those fingers can be like a garnish or a good big toe, can add some spice, and I just that you're fresh, clean meat, dude.
Nah.
Like, why are you sullying it? Like, it makes me so f***ing mad that you dirtying yourself with these chems when you could be making some profit off of your clean flesh.
Ooh, some profit, you say?
Here's a question. Do any of those chems actually like restore those fingers that you just cut off? And if the taste of him, he won't have the drug in him until after his finger's cut off, so his finger would be pure. And then, after he's chemmed up and heals a new finger, he can detox again. So you could make a tiny profit from just the detox cycle and selling of fangras.
Yeah, theoretically, if you just wash your thumb really well, chop it off, and pop some crutch, you're fine.
That's definitely something I'm terrified of testing.
I mean, we could. I can make this better for you. Like, I am a doctor, right? So how about we test it right now? I can chop off your pinky.
Well,
You don't
I
need
mean,
your pinky.
currently
And,
it is bathed in something that will make it completely unedible.
Oh, you've been using the bitter bite?
Yes.
Bitter bite smells so good, though.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if
that hint of dill in the air.
it does. It
it's
really
good.
has a nice aroma. Have you seen that yet, Stitches?
No.
Go ahead, yeah. I mean, Park, you should be fine. Just wave your hand in front of her face.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see, and
Oh
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's completely inedible.
Hey, now wave your hand in front of Rex here.
And
Here you go, Rex.
Want eat?
Yeah, see, he still wants to eat it.
Seems to not work on Rad Titans.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to take. I think. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do, Miss Stitches.
Wait.
If I can end up
okay.
with an extra digit, it's yours.
I mean, if he keeps nuzzling up next to DJ for warmth, you'll end up with an extra finger or something.
It's true.
But that's the thing though, is that it won't be clean anymore. You're missing the point. Like he is, for the most part, compared to everyone else on this planet right now, he's radiation free, disease free, been untouched by the outside world, and that's virtually unheard of anymore.
Wait.
And that makes you a delicious commodity.
So, I'm starting to get the feeling that you didn't really care about all those overdoses out there, and you just wanted to get some tasty, sweet man meat.
I did say that we were already on our way before you guys started selling that out like
So,
it was candy.
that's why you're trying to cancel his business? That has nothing to do with the common good. It's all about your appetite.
I'm not trying to cancel his business.
Isn't that
So
always what
that's
it's
the
about,
thing
though?
that you got to remember nowadays, is that it generally does run down to appetite. You should understand that. You've got a cookbook around appetite.
Around cooking yourself. I'm all about auto-cannibalism, not cannibalism. Because who knows better how to cook
That's
yourself
valid.
than you. By the way, if you are next
This is
first
true.
5 callers will get a signed copy of my book.
Oh, speaking of, we have a call.
Yeah. Is this out? Oh, we're on the air. All right. So, this here Jim Bob, and I'm here with Bobby Jim, and that Larry's over here too. But we're the only people left down here in Junktown, and most of us like Mr. Rex's platform. I myself am a very big Eat voter, and Bob Jim here, he's a Smash voter. So we're gonna vote for Rex for mayor of Junktown. Nobody gives a shit about what Larry thinks. Yeah, fuck you, Larry.
Well,
Oh no.
it looks like the mayor here has got a town to run.
Hey, you know who is part of this town, Rex?
Ooh.
Parker. And you're mayor. Tell him to give me a finger.
Ooh. What trade?
Well, we'll have to work that out a little bit later because we're all out of time for this show.
I'm gonna get that finger.
Squirrel.
Oh, is it time to go get squirrels, Rex?
Squirrel.
Okay, well, we'll be back.
All right.
Bye.
I'm scared already.
Yeah, I'll get that door fixed and reinforce it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to need to be in the bunker for quite a while now.
You know, today is the first day that I'm happy that I don't really have any fleshy bits.
I'm glad they didn't think to ask about your suckle sack.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't know. I keep that hidden and tucked back under.
Speaking of tucked under, do you want me to fix that reactor of yours?
Oh, that would be great.
I just figured you didn't want it done because you never asked. But I mean, I just felt bad. You kind of leaking.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I mean, it's no big thing, though.
Maybe next time we can focus on all three of us getting some sort of like wasteland makeover.
Oh, that might be fun.
I could go with a spruce.
All right, everybody. We'll find out next time. The Afterworlds podcast was recorded in an improv setting with very little preparation or guidance. Parker was voiced by Udo Long. You can catch him on social media by searching for Afterworlds Game, or find him on Facebook and watch as he battles the tyranny of pointless things like mustard. DJ 9000 was voiced by Alex Ruff. Harvey Barrel was voiced by indie film actor Hunter O'Gwyn. You can find Hunter doing a side role on Fairfield Boys on Amazon Prime Video. And over on Twitch, you can see him DMing D&D for Featherfall Tabletop Gaming. Miss Stitches the Unturned Doctor and Rex the Rad Titan were played by friends of the show, Alicia and Kirk. If you ever make it to the live-action role-playing game that this podcast is based on, make sure to stop by the hospital in Hell's Stand and give them a visit. Just watch your fingers.